Carli and Lloyd. We're going to do a quick interview. Start with a few questions. Just recently, you have released a book called When Nobody Was Watching, a hard-fought journey to the top. What does that mean to you?
Yes, the entire book as a whole explains a lot about soccer and non-soccer related issues. I looked back and took pride in what I've accomplished. My trainer said I never had the right attitude or the work ethic, but I love the game. Today I go for pre-game runs and I try to make an impact on the pitch for 90 plus minutes. I thrive on intense workouts and I do them rain, snow, or shine. I feel like this instills trust and confidence in my teammates because they know I'm capable and fit for any game.
Thank you. Secondly, 4 years, professional athletes, especially women, have fought against the wage gap between men and women. Tell us about your influence on that movement and what led you to do that.
I have always voiced my opinions when something has gone wrong or not the way I intended. I am always honest and demanding, even if my points did conflict with my coach's assessments. When I do this, I lead and others follow. I'm consistent and I hold a calm belief. So in terms of the pay problem, my teammates, Hope Solo, Alex Morgan, Becky Sauerbrunn, and Megan Rapinoe and we all filed a complaint against the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, alleging that members of the U.S. women's national team are paid significantly less than our male counterparts. I want our youth and the younger generation to have an equal opportunity, and I want to make a difference off the field. Other than the wage gap problem, how women get treated in the professional sports world is so much different. In men's sports, people criticize coaches and managers all the time and call out teammates too. It's not that huge of a deal. Often the guy speaking out is even lauded for having the courage to tell the truth. Women are often ridiculed for talking, but I believe that as leaders to stand up for what I want to believe in.
Thank you. Now, going off of that, I heard you talk about how you want to help the next generation and kids. How do you think your journey and your leadership has made an impact on the next generation and even your teammates on and both off the field?
I think my leadership style is very hardworking and motivating. I'm not the loudest or the most upbeat, but I am calm, and I think by having that calming presence, everyone else is pretty calm, and I think I am a role model for the younger generation and my teammates. I never want to stop working until I prove each and every one of my doubters wrong. I want to be that person that inspires the next generation to be like, hey, if people say you can't make it, if you put in the work every single day, you can get there. And I let my work shine on the field, and from that hard work I was doing off the field.
Now, seeing that you're doing all this hard work on and off the field, how do you think your teammates view you and your leadership style? Do you think they enjoy having you as a captain? Yes or no? Elaborate a bit.
I think my teammates view my leadership as an overall leader. I try to lead in every way I can, on or off the field. I want to be a class act, on and off the field. And in key moments in games, I thrive. And when I thrive, I feel like our team thrives. I've scored in many games in the World Cup, and most of my goals have been game winners. And I think my team is my biggest influence to do well. When I have a vision winning a World Cup, my team and I walk away with another gold medal, and I like to focus on the team, but also incorporating my vision and my values, and I really value the team building.
Thank you. Now, we know you recently had an interesting end of your season with Abby Wambach. Can you describe the emotion of Abby Wambach's final game with the U.S. women's national team, and what made you give her your armband at the end?
When Abby came on for her final game, it was riveting and it was so exciting. The crowd was roaring and it was amazing. It was around the 79th minute. We were up 5-2 when Abby Wambach came into the game. I gave her my captain's armband because I believe she earned it and deserved it. It was her last game ever in a U.S. women's national team uniform. And she has been with the team for years, and she's one of the last players of the famous World Cup team. And she's an amazing player.
Now this is going to be the last question, but definitely not least. What would you say you prepare, or how would you prepare for games, and how do you combat setbacks that you've had in your career?
I prepare for games by preparing my body and my mind to be ready for the big moments, and because I live for those kind of moments, and I want to show the younger generation entering the world the women's national team pool, how an elite international player competing at the #1 team in the world must act. I'm constantly pushing to get better and proving people wrong. And you could say something about me that I can't do something, but I will show you on the pitch that I can. And I think sulking and lashing back is a waste of time, and I would rather put in the extra work than just sit there moping. I've had many obstacles in my life, and one of the biggest obstacles was getting cut from the U21 national team. I was told that I could strike the ball better than anyone, but I showed little interest in defending, and my fitness was just not there. I came back after that and never gave up my dream of being on the national team, and that comeback landed me a spot on the Manchester City women's team recently. I finally had the chance to fulfill a long-held ambition to test myself in a new footballing environment, as well as playing in the Champions League. It was something I was relishing ever since I was little. And ever since then, I've gotten stronger and better than I was before, and every game I don't take it for granted.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.